I think majority of the Buddhists in Sri Lanka have integrated some parts of Hinduism to their beliefs. In doing so, I think Buddhists show a great display of respect towards Hinduism. In most Buddhist temples you would find kovils and dawala dedicated to Hindu deities such as Vishnu, Gana Devi, Ganesh, and Pathini Devi, etc. I'm sorry if these names are not the same as the Indian or Tamil names. My knowledge in this is limited. Though they consider themselves as good Buddhists, my parents and my sister have great faith on Hinduism and gods. They do regular pujas offerings at the kovils, and I think these activities provide them with some comfort that Buddhism does not offer. The fact is, Buddhism is a difficult religion to follow. The whole concept is built upon giving up bonds in life so that you can attain nirvana. I'm not going into too much details here because that would take ages and I am by no means an expert. Giving up all bonds in life is a near impossible act. Human life is woven around love, lust, pleasure, pain, hope, taste, desires, etc. If you are to attain nirvana, all this has to go. Try letting go of desire and greed when you see the next slice of pizza. Another thing is, in Buddhism, you do not have a god or a higher being to place your faith upon. There is no one to forgive you when you repent. No one can help you when your loved one is going to die, and there is no one who will answer your prayers. You are responsible for your acts and you have to pay for what you do. Living without faith on a higher being has always been a tough task for humans. I think this is why Buddhists in Sri Lanka started to integrate Hinduism into their beliefs. Also, there are other reasons such as the great influence that came from India, especially South India, through invasions and migrations that took place over the last couple of thousands of years between the two countries. While I'm personally a Buddhist atheist, I do love the spirituality brought onto Sri Lankan culture by Hinduism. As I write this post, I am having fond memories of Hindu festivals and colors they added to Sri Lankan lives. Like other Buddhist nations, Hinduism of course has had a strong influence on Sri Lanka due to its close proximity and ancient ties with its neighbor India. Before the Aryans arrived, or even Buddhism, it is believed that there were three main tribes on the island: Vedas, Yakshas, who worshipped demons, Nagas, who worshipped snakes, and Devas, who worshipped gods. After the various immigrants from northern India arrived and established the Sinhala kingdom, it is obvious that they brought their Hindu traditions and also merged it with the indigenous beliefs as well. Buddhism eventually arrived, and all the Sinhala royals and citizens converted, but they probably still kept some of their Hindu beliefs. It is also important to remember that most of the princesses and queens in Sri Lanka were from India, and remained Hindu. Even some of the kings were brought in from India, and under Sinhala law were obliged to convert to Buddhism, although this wasn't obliged to other royals. There was also probably a heavy Hindu influence after the Chola invasion, and other South Indian kingdoms. When Hindu princesses came from North and South India, they ordered the kingdoms to also build small Hindu shrines for them too in Buddhist temples, and this tradition has carried on, and it is popular for Buddhist temples in Sri Lanka to have a shrine dedicated to the gods. Fast forward to now, Sinhala Buddhism is a mixture of Buddhist beliefs, Hindu beliefs, and indigenous beliefs. Contrary to Orthodox Buddhism, the Sinhalese still worship various Hindu gods, and still engage in various shamanistic animistic beliefs such as Toval exorcism, probably an indigenous influence. Though it is said in Buddhism, that gods and spirits are beings not to be worshipped, Sinhala Buddhists perform rituals, and prayers in veneration of various Hindu gods, and spirits demons. At dawns, Buddhist chantings at homes, people usually set up a small hut made out of coconut leaves, and place flowers and oil lamps so the gods can come and listen to the purith. Sri Lankans usually keep idols and pictures of Hindu gods in their religious shrines next to Buddha statues in their homes. It is also mandatory, according to traditional Sinhala society, that each Buddhist temple has a dedicated space devail to worship Hindu gods. Even Buddhist priests endorse the worship in Hindu gods, contrary to what Buddha preached. In Kandyan culture, Hindu gods are painted in temples, and are also included in the Parahara,